Well, hello there, friend. This is Bob Decker, tarot card reader and certified clinical hypnotist. And once again, I'm sitting next to a fairy.
Hello.
Yay. This is Solaris, my fairy astrologer friend, and she's going to be flapping her wings and flying away.
I'm going to be in California for a little bit, but I have a feeling I'll probably be flying to, Fort Lauderdale and LA back and forth. So I might not be able to do a video with you guys for a while, but I want to tell everybody that I love you and you can still get a hold of me anytime.
And how do they get a hold of you?
You can reach me through my website, www.fairyastrology.com, or you can reach me on Facebook or on MySpace.
Oh, all these ways to reach fairies. That's
There's
cool.
so many ways.
So many ways, and we're going to miss you.
Oh, I'm going to be back. So.
I know you're going to be back, but we're sending you off with love. We want to send you off with a video.
Yay!
And today's date, just so you know, friend, it's the 12th of June, 2009. I'll go ahead and start off, and I've drawn 3 tarot cards. Actually, I drew 2. I'm going to use one from last week. Okay, this was the final card from last week, and that final card was the 6 of Swords. Now, the 6 of Swords is, as I shared before, one of my personal power cards. It's Mercury in Aquarius, and you're looking at an Aquarian whose Mercury is in Aquarius, so lots of mental energy here, in case you didn't notice. The 6 of Swords, depicted as these people floating in this boat, it's basically heading towards our goals, focusing our minds, setting our minds on what we want to do, and intelligently applying our minds towards achieving what we want. So it's a very, very positive card. It's filled with positive energies. And you may have felt that you were full of mental energy lately. This last week you might have found yourself planning.
Oh yeah.
Planning, putting things together, making sure that everything is in focus and that everything is going the way that it's supposed to go. So this kind of brings us up to where we're at now. And I think he's come up before recently too. Our Knight of Cups is here. Now, our Knight of Cups is basically, when I do readings, this is like a male energy that has a lot of emotion. They have a very strong heart in terms of emotion. They tend to come an awful lot from a heart space, and we find ourselves carrying on. We find ourselves moving along, flowing, because that's what water does. Water flows. Water, the element of water, rules things like our spirituality, our emotions, our ability, here's the most important thing, our ability to follow our life's course. So here we are, we were analyzing things, getting our plans together, getting ready to float on the water, and here we are carrying along in watery fashion. So things you may feel emotional, but it's basically positive. It's a clean emotion, it's a sense of things flowing and coming together and going in the direction that you want to go into. Now, that doesn't mean that everything is going to be perfect. Far from it. Okay, we are in a challenging economy. Times for many people are tough right now, and we don't want to make light of that. But know this, that following your life's course is going to bring you to where you're supposed to be. And that's what I try to do. I just try to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I trust Spirit and know that I haven't been brought this far so I could just float recklessly, abandoned in the boat. Okay? You don't have to worry about that, friend. That's not going to happen to you. As long as you're following your life's course, as long as you're following your true will, nothing truly bad is going to happen to you. You're going to be okay. And as a matter of fact, speaking of that, the final card, what we're coming into now, is a 9 of Wands. I'll even turn this so a fairy can see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that. There you go. The 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is attributed to the Sun in Sagittarius.
Ah.
Yeah. Sun in Sagittarius. Oh, my cameraman's putting her fingers up. She's going, yay!
Yes, that's Ilaria. She's Sagittarius.
Ilaria's being our camera tech today. She was in a video with me a couple weeks ago. And we're going to stop and just thank her for helping with the video.
Thank you.
You're
and this is her
welcome.
necklace.
So much,
Everybody should buy her stuff. By the way, it's very beautiful.
Thank you, Solaris. Okay, so finishing up with our card reading now that we've had our commercial digression.
We got our commercial break. Sorry, get back to business.
That's okay. We can have fun here. We gotta have fun.
Yes.
That's right. Especially when you're with a fairy, you just gotta have fun.
You're so cute.
Okay, so getting serious now. Nine of Wands, Sun in Sagittarius. Now this guy looks like he's pretty beat up. It's not as grim as it looks. The significance of the card in my Crowley Thoth Tarot that I like to read with, this is referred to as strength. And it's that whole idea of developing our backbone, of being powerful. Yes, we've gone through a lot. Yes, I've gone through a lot. She's gone through a lot. But you know what? It builds our character. It builds our strength. And that's what we're going through right now. It's a character, strength-building thing that's going to really bring a lot of positive energy our way. So we do have some good things to look forward to here right now, coming into the right now, despite the challenges, despite the difficulties we may face in finances and the overall market. Still, there's some very, very good things that are happening. And speaking of good things, I'm going to turn over to my fairy friend here and let her talk a little bit.
Okay, well, to be honest with you, the last video that we did, there was a lot going on astrologically, and it was a little difficult for me to stay positive about all of it while explaining it to you, because there was just so much. There was all this retrograde with all these squares and all these crosses, and in astrology world, that's kind of tricky. So fortunately, the good thing is actually it's all over right now. The only things that I have to talk about astrologically, which is actually a really nice change of pace, is we are having Mercury move into Gemini, and that starts tomorrow. So it's been in Taurus, it's been more steady and stable and financial, and now Mercury in Gemini is in one of its dignified positions. So it's a much happier, uplifting energy, and it really lightens up the mood. It allows people to think much quicker. And then we have Jupiter going retrograde on the 15th in about, 3 days from today. So we have Jupiter going retrograde, which is a good time for us to reflect and do some introspection about where we want to go spiritually, who we really are, so we can align to our truth. And then on June 20th, we're moving into Cancer, which is really good because we've had all this Gemini energy, which is very over-analytical, and we can kind of drive ourselves into a tizzy if we don't just stop and relax. So with the Cancer energy coming up, it's a much more, Bob says, much more emotional time, which is good. So if you guys feel like the last couple of weeks you've been really hectic and all over the place and just totally driving yourself crazy by over-analyzing, you're not alone. Everybody's been doing this. But just know that finally, the dust has cleared and you're moving forward now and all the obstacles have been removed. So it's good.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, on that note, then, we're just going to go ahead and thank you so much for watching our video. My website, which will be in the titles anyhow, is www.bobdecker.net. And yours again, your website again?
It's www.fairyastrology.com.
Okay, well, we want to thank you so much for watching our video, and until we meet again, many, many blessings.